ticking them off. We've done drugs, we've done sex.
What about alcohol?
No, well, yeah, you see, again, it's well documented that I've been a big drinker all my life. And I always used to say, and it is a drug and it's just as dangerous and, there's so many more deaths even from alcohol than drugs.
Yeah, and harm.
And I used to say I would allow my children to drink. But recently, my daughter went to a party of this young boy and he was just 13. And his parents, very, middle class, very sort of, well educated, very, everything you think they'd be, I don't know, a bit more sensible about it, had bought a whole table full of alcohol.
At what age were they?
13. This boy was 13. Because apparently you can drink, you can allow your children to drink alcohol. And I think that's a terrible message.
Don't you think it's important that somewhere at the back of their minds they know mum or dad or mum and dad think it's wrong. Mum and dad disapprove. And don't you think that's a little important little thing
I think
to
it
have
is.
in
I mean,
there?
I would take your line.
Disappoint you. I think it's far worse to disappoint someone than to be frightened of someone.
But,
so my girls know I'd be really...
I think it depends on the child, though, as well.
But the alcohol is more difficult for us, isn't it? Because, with drugs, it's kind of easier for most people to take a firm stance on it. They may have done something in the past, but you can be fairly upfront. But if you are coming home and having a glass of wine, or you are going out occasionally at the weekend and are getting a bit trolleyed, it's maybe a bit more difficult. Not looking at you there, Anne, in any it's maybe a bit more difficult to be standing there, saying, well, you will not. But I do feel strongly that with children, we have this expectation that they'll drink. And I hear parents say, well, they're going to drink anyway, and so I might as well buy. Well, why are we starting from a position of you're going to drink anyway? It's almost like you're not letting them not drink. It's like as an adult, if you don't drink, you go into a pub and you say, can I have a water? Everyone goes, oh, have a drink, have a drink. And we do it with our children as well. Well, they're going to drink anyway, so let's give it to them. Why do we start from that position?
Because I have said that. I do say, well, you will get, you'll go to college.
Nadia?
So, sorry, I have. You will go to college and you will get drunk. Why am I saying that? Why?
Well,
that's
actually,
really
because they do.
No, but we should say you might.
But they still will.
But no wonder they do.
Because you're not giving them the choice to... You're not presenting the choice that they might not.
We don't say that with cigarettes. We don't say you will smoke, and so here's the cigarette, do we?
Very true.
And yet, 40 years ago, that probably was the case.
But I think as well that brings it back to, Jason Donovan as well, and I think that...
It's all his fault.
No. You see, because you would think that I would vehemently disagree with them, and I'm actually somewhere in between, because I think that a lot of parents talk without any kind of experience on a subject like that. But if you can talk in a, with experience and have a sensible, structured discussion with your child about something, as he's obviously going to do, then that can be a good thing.
But Jason's
as long as you finish it with...
caused a lot of harm in his life.
Terrible.
That's his experience. So why would you introduce
You're
him to
allowing
it?
them to or enabling them to?
Yes. Good point.
That's a very good... I don't know, actually. Yeah, that is...
I think it's enabling. If you say, come here and you can do it at home...
Yeah.
It's a no from me, Andrea.
It's a no from you.
No from me.
It's a no from me. And if my kids are ever watching the show on repeat, it's a definite no from me.
If you thought that got heated, wait until you watch these and click here to subscribe. You may as well. It's totally free.